seconds. Let the technology do its thing. We are live streamed. All right. It is Monday. Hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for getting on the call. I know you got my text. Texted like 200 something people yesterday. So I'm just glad that you guys are here. Paul, you want to take it away with some announcements? What's going on?
Absolutely. Welcome everybody to our huddle call. Real quick, the purpose of this call is to celebrate your wins, your victories. Some people might say, well, I don't have a lot of wins. You did activity last week. Activity is a W. Okay. So share your activity that you did last week. Be proud of it. Raise your hand on your screen. Let us know so Daniel can call your name. That way we can make sure we're getting everybody involved that had some wins and activities last week. And please remember this. Your win this week may save somebody from quitting this week. Okay. Your victory may be the very thing that keeps someone going another week. All right. So please remember that. We are powerful together. We need each other. So please celebrate those wins and victories with us. This week on April 4th, our very own Cindy, who does an incredible job with our commercial stuff there at our Plano office, our headquarters here in Dallas, Texas. And she's doing it again this April 4th. So make sure you get people registered, get yourself registered, invite new people. I got to tell you, it's one of the best ways for agent attraction is to get people around our culture, around our people, around our family, around our corporate office here in Dallas, Texas. So please do everything in your power to get new people there. I wouldn't have Peggy if it weren't for Cindy just selflessly giving herself to this team and putting this together. So please take advantage of what we have here for everyone here. Next up, we got the Texas Dash. I'm really excited about this. I'm not losing sleep over this one, Daniel, in a bad way. I'm losing sleep over it in a good way. Like I'm excited about next week. I'm excited to hang out with my heroes in this business next week. We're going to be in Austin, Texas on April 9th. Then on the 10th, we're going to be in Houston, Texas. On the 11th, we're coming back to Dallas, and we will have Tom Trong and the president of commercial sales with us here. We're going to do a dinner, and all that stuff has been laid out. If someone could put those flyers up on the chats, that would be amazing. That way you could get people registered for that. And then on 4/12, we're going to be back at our headquarters here in Dallas, Texas at Daniel's office and doing the end of the Texas Dash. But again, I made a lot of money building a company prior to this company. It was very similar to this, but here's how I did it. It's not that magic. It's not that magical. I invited people to meetings just like that. That's it. That's all I did. I got people around great people like Daniel Ng. I got people around great people like Colin and Calvin and Judy. I got good people around great people. And it just works. You make so much money. You're so successful that way. So I'm begging you, take advantage of this Texas Dash. And then right after that, it's kind of like we did it on purpose. Maybe we did, but we got the regional rallies the very next week. We had the president and CEO, Glenn Sanford, in Dallas, Texas on 4/16. And then on 4/17, he'll be in Houston. Will he be in Denver on 4/18?
Yes, he'll be in Denver also 4/18. So Glenn is actually making his rounds around the country. I mean, he has his private jet so he can fly out everywhere. So yes, he's not going to be in every single regional rally, but Denver, Houston, and Dallas, you guys back to back.
Come on. This guy, I got to see him speak live in person in Cabo a couple of weeks ago, and the man's a visionary. The man has a vision so huge, so big that all of our dreams can fit inside of his because he sees around corners. He sees things we don't see. He is so far ahead of this NAR settlement. Like he's miles and miles down the road ahead of this thing before us. Like he's way far down there for us. And for you to get your people brand new, I'm telling you, I told this to Peggy last week. You are one person away from bringing onto your team that's an explosion will forever change your business, forever change your business. And if you can get someone around Glenn Sanford in Dallas, Houston, or Denver, or the other regionals that are going on, I'm telling you, everything can change. There was nothing magical about my success. I just got good people around great people. And next week we got the Texas Dash. Then right after that, we got our very own president and CEO, Glenn Sanford, in Dallas, Houston, Denver. So those are the big announcements. I'm sure we're going to put them in the chat somewhere there. I know Daniel does a great job. If you're not on our Facebook page, please get on it. Daniel does a phenomenal job reminding us of all these meetings. He just repetitively, he's always reminding us. And then we got the sign up sheets that are going out and floating around. Make sure you get your hands on those. Get those out to your people. Okay. My wins for last week is we finished up our onboarding for our YouTube. We spent a lot of money for a YouTube channel that we're doing that we're really excited about. And I finished up the onboarding for that. I got the equipment purchased. We're set and ready to film our first video this week, and that's exciting. And my goals for this week, coming into this week, is I'm going to talk to 25 brand new people about the Texas Dash. Whether it's Austin, Houston, or Dallas, I will talk to 25 brand new people about those 3 meetings we're doing next week. And those are my goals for the week. And I'm looking forward to hearing everybody else's goals and success from last week.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. So raise your hand if you want to share some wins. Let's get this going. We got 30 minutes. Let's, I know, Anna, you're speaking to Danielle. Peggy, raise your hands in the chat. Put your hands up. Let's leverage the technology. It sounds like Peggy wants to speak first. Okay, Victoria. We got Victoria. Okay, Victoria, go ahead.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Well, I had so many wins and so much activity. I'm just going to keep it really short. Of course, we had the Aria Gala with Daniel and Tan came in. That was so exciting and just really motivating to see you guys just come in and really, do your thing and provide us with so much your support and of course, your leadership. I really appreciate that. And then we had the Lunch and Learn at Kuti. Met some really great people and actually connected with a couple of people that are potential agent recruits. Activity wise, for me, I actually texted like 15 people over the weekend, some potential buyers, some agent recruits. So just following Daniel's footsteps, like I got to reach out to people, connect with people, and just just really stay in touch with them. And I think that's going to build a lot of good relationships and solid relationships to build my team. That's what I want to do. That's so great. Yeah, that's it. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody has a great rest of your day and week as well.
All right. Thank you, Victoria. It was great seeing you. Yes. Keep that momentum going. Pastor Jason Jennings up in New Jersey in the house.
Yeah.
Come on.
Good morning, guys. Glad to be here, man. I'm excited. So a couple things I want to share. I recently switched over to EXP from another brokerage here in Jersey. A little scary, new venture, new team members, right? But my buddy Paul, I don't know, man, he motivated me. I want to share a recent win. So just talking to somebody about the market, right? Knowledge is really power. When people believe that you are the expert, they trust you. And so I was talking to a now client who I met through a friend, tell me about his house and his job and how he retired. And I just really gave him some good advice, talked to him about the market. Didn't sell myself, but what I did was I became the expert. So I think it's important to look where we can fill in gaps and provide knowledge to people, to the consumer. And so as a result, the guy called me back and said, "Hey, I want you to list my house." He goes, "Yeah, big win, Paul, big win." So I followed up with him this morning. He says, "Hey, Jay, just working some stuff out. I retired. Give me about 30 days and I'm going to be ready to put my house on the market. It all belongs to you." And what I took away, what he said to me was, he says, "Thank you for being in my corner. I needed someone that understood me." And so I just want to say, when you listen and you can fill in the gaps and you can ascertain needs, you don't even have to be a salesman, right? And so to me, that was a win. I'll keep you guys posted on the listings. And good luck, everybody.
All right, that's great. Thank you. We got Peggy in the house. What's going on? Got your hands raised. Anyone else next? Hit that button. Raise your hand on the reactions.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Jason. I'm so glad to hear that.
Thank you.
Paul's amazing. I mean, all of our leaders are amazing, and really is true. You just talk to people. So I've got some good wins this week. I'm going to piggyback a little bit on what Paul said. We're going to get our YouTube channel up and running. We're going to, and that just started from us just talking about it and then throwing action. You know, words are words, but when you put action behind them, magic things happen. And if you just do one thing a day towards your goal, just one, you will notice a huge difference and it'll get here before you know it. So I'm very excited also to say we brought in a new partner, Michael Bustos, and he wanted to be on this call today. He had a work call, but really
he's actually on. He's on.
We actually met Peggy. Hey there,
Michael!
good morning, y'all.
Oh, right on. Okay, so fabulous Michael Bustos is our new, everybody give him a hand. I'm really excited about Michael. He was a realtor before. I'm going to let him introduce himself, but super excited for him to be here. Made 5 great connections this week in regards to some agents and clients. And I'm gonna piggyback on Paul. I'm gonna make sure I talk to 25 people this week about our dash next week and get some people excited. And literally, I don't even talk business to people. I just talk to them because y'all know I'm so shy and withdrawn. I can't talk to anybody. But it happens. Just do it. One person at a time. Go get them.
All right. Thank you, Peggy. Judy,
Michael, raise your hand.
That's right.
Hey, good morning, guys. So, yeah, as Paul and Peggy were saying, all these events, and there's just so much going on, which is fantastic. But to piggyback off of Peggy, proximity is key, right? Like, how else do we grow if we're not around the right people? So, yeah, get yourself to these events. If you're not picking up a kid and you're not sick, then just go to these events and invite people to go with you. My win was that we moved this week, so I'm pretty zapped on energy, but I'm still here and I'm still bringing it. And then I've got let's see, I've got a listing that I'm working on with another EXP agent, and it's going to be a piece of land out in Granbury. We're looking at probably about a $1.8 million project. So that is my win.
That's great. All right. Thank you, Judy. Colin, bring the heat. What's going on?
Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you, Paul, for kicking off the We How to Monday. Thank you, Daniel, for hosting it. Definitely so excited to be here. My win for last week, I'm trying to get a Asian restaurant group from New York to place to park maybe a 2 or 3 restaurants here in Dallas. So probably gonna bring some very cool restaurant concept to Dallas. My goal for this week is I'm setting up a couple meetings with the different commercial brokers, just kind of pick up their brand. I'm stepping to my 38 in commercial real estate. It's always good to hear other people's opinion. Just learn from each other, right? And next week we have the Texas Dash. It's gonna be 3 days from April 9th to 12th. It's gonna be amazing. I have been on the all Texas Dash for the past, let's say, 2 years. How I met with Kelvin Daniels actually through Texas Dash. And I was in Vegas and I'm licensed in California first. I was like, okay, let me just go to California. Then I flew in, I met Kelvin Daniel. I'm like, oh man, there's very good people, existing in this planet. I was like, okay, I'm moving. So I moved to Dallas probably a month after I met with Kelvin Daniel. I was like, you know what? I don't care about what I have in Vegas. I'm moving. So, as I said before, what Daniel said before is your network is your net worth. You have to surround yourself with the right people. Appreciate everyone on this call so we can learn from each other every single week and, brings all excitement to the team. So, yeah, I'm blessed. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. We got Daniela and Anna. Look like you guys are in the Hearst office. You want to unmute? There you go.
Okay, we just learned how to raise our hand on Zoom. So
right, gotta learn. We learned.
Well, happy belated Easter to everyone. And I'm excited for the spring season. The second quarter is here with us. So I am in the office with Daniela and Stacy, and I'm going to teach them how to make cold calls.
Is Stacy there with you?
Yes.
Gotta get in the frame.
She's coming.
There you go.
So share some win, girls.
So I hosted 2 open houses this past weekend, and I'm working on getting some buyers pre-approved. So that's my goal for this week.
I went to this Easter event yesterday and kind of downtown, and I was like talking to people, introducing myself, and giving my business cards.
That's good. Just meet more people. That's great. Thank you.
And I was gonna say I'm gonna go for that 25 too, Paul. So let's go.
Yeah, it's important. Leverage the events that we're doing. We're all working together to do it. So great. Thank you. All right, we got Ton in the house.
Good morning, happy Monday, everyone. Happy Easter Monday. Hope everyone had a great time with your family yesterday, Easter weekend especially. Had a great time with Daniel. We traveled to Denver, Colorado, to support our partner, Mr. President Andy Loing, at the Area Gala. That was a great event. Got to meet a lot of leaders there, local leaders, connect with other agents, tell them how great our community, our We Partners team is. Daniel and I and the team, finally got to meet Victoria, awesome Victoria, in Denver, along with Trong, other real estate leaders there in Colorado with collaborations. We had a networking event, to speak about the NAR settlement. Got a lot of agents attended the event. It was a great outcome. And again, we always try to spread the message of our organization, our team, how great it is, and how you can be your own boss, really grow your own team, your own business within our great culture and of course our great brokerage. So that was a win for last week. This week, really big win for me today is I saved a seller from going foreclosure. It's a bad divorce case. I've been working with them since last July. And the wife was like, she called me one day, she was like crying. She said, you know what? I'm gonna let this house go foreclosed. I hate this guy, he ruined my life, this and that. And I'm gonna let it go. I don't care. I don't care about the money. And I was like, wait, I know you don't, you're mad right now, but look at the big pictures. You're making this sale. We're gonna sell your house. You get the split. Bring the money home for your children. And after seriously, like July, so it's like 8, 9 months now, we're finally closing today. We're closing at 2 p.m. It's a tough case. The husband, he doesn't care, doesn't seem to care, and just trying to be the middle person. And I get calls from both left and right, try not to be involved, but really trying to walk our client seller. They bought a home with me a while back, and now it's time to sell. But where it could, a lot of time you hear foreclosure, husband and wife hate each other, and they just want to just hurt each other, and they themselves get hurt. And well, let's look at the big picture. How can you win? How can everyone win, even though you may not care for the other party? But I want you to win, and winning is selling the house, and she get her split today, and so that's a big win. I have another closing on Wednesday, and getting my personal home ready to hit the market this weekend. So that's been quite fun. But just hope everyone have a great week. Let's get motivated, make a lot of calls, go out there, meet a lot of people, start network. Looking forward to attending the multifamily commercial bootcamp this Thursday.
All right. Thank you, Tan. I appreciate you flying with me to Denver also. And also Debbie Tran also flew in from Austin to support Andy Learn down in Denver. So, all right, anyone next? If you can't, Andy, you want to go next? Go ahead. If you can't figure out the button, just move your hand up.
I tried the button, but hey everybody, I'm Andy Learn. So big win for me is I finished the ARIA installation gala last Friday, which Daniel Tan, Victoria, our partner from Austin, Debbie Tran, also came and support. It was a big night for me. I saw a lot of friends, longtime friends, and industry partners. Great way to start the connection to talk about our April 12th event. I need to invite some of these people to go to our event. We also held our first ever We Partner mix up, right? On Saturday at Kuti. Again, we had a couple lawyers talking about the settlement, and then we attract some of the industry partner in the city to come over and meet and greet. We continue to work on spreading the message of what we are, what we do as a team. Wins for me is I have a listing coming up, 2 listing coming up this week, so I need to spend time to stage that, get it ready, photo ready, and then that's it. And thank you, Daniel, and everybody, Paul, everybody here to put effort into hosting a good environment for us to operate in this world.
All right, thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. We support. Denver is going to be growing. We got Randall out there, Victoria, on Trung, Andy as well. So it's going to continue to grow. So if you have people that you know in Denver, please connect them, and let's continue to do events in Denver. I plan to fly there possibly next month as well. Just continue to support the group over there. So just leverage the time that we're traveling and connecting with people. So anyone else? If not, we'll have it to Calvin. Anyone who wants to share some wins? Michael, you able to speak?
Yeah, I'll say a few things. I think immediately I'm just excited, right? I know there's familiar faces that I was able to meet and greet with at the happy hour, but I think my biggest win, and it sounds like that's the thing that we're headed on, is just kind of being with you all, right? So I'm excited. I feel the energy after a good conversation with Daniel, Calvin and Peggy last week. I mean, it was a no-brainer. So here we are. They said, hey, we can get you up and running. I was like, hey, I want to sprint. So I'll be collaborating with you with a lot of you, kind of leveraging all my resources, you especially, Paul. So the Texas Dash that's coming up, I know Peggy and Daniel had mentioned it. So I'll definitely be there and kind of take advantage of all these different avenues coming up. So I'm looking forward to working with y'all. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, appreciate it, Michael. When I was talking to Michael, he said, I'm not. I said, you want to run with us? And he goes, no, I don't want to run. I want to sprint. Right? I said, well, guess what? That's Paul. Right? So you find people who are excited and they have a goal and they want to set it, and that's what I appreciate Michael meeting and taking the time, because when I met with him, he's looking at other options. At the same time, I was like, hey, this is a partnership, right? And he understood that. And that day, that night, he signed up. Good Friday, we got you activated, onboarded right away. So I'm glad that the company EXP was able to get everything done in the morning. So we can today we're getting all the onboarding stuff going. So all right, anyone else? If not,
hey guys, it's Lori.
Yes. Lori, hey Lori, yes.
Sorry, I'm driving, so I won't be on video today, but I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Missed you guys last couple of weeks. I've been traveling and working on my home renovation. So I'm about halfway through, so I'm going to call that a win for this week, because I'm looking forward to getting my house in order so I can get out and see some of y'all's beautiful faces. One thing I just want to say, I think was a good win last week, is Judy and I are trying to work together on an international commercial deal with a foreign buyer and another EXP agent. So just tapping into my CIPS designation to bring some more knowledge to myself, and also hopefully to some other agents, to see how we can get some of these foreign buyers qualified or invested in commercial real estate. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are my wins, and I'm just looking forward to getting some stuff done on my house, so that way I can be ready for all these amazing events. Hopefully I'll see you guys Thursday. So yeah, look forward to meeting some new faces.
All right, appreciate it. All right, anyone else? You can physically raise your hand. If not, I'm going to pass this mic to Calvin.
All right, since it's Monday, I always want to kind of give some positive end to it. So if you look at your life, it is a series of movies. You are the director of those movies. Do you want to play big or play small in your own stage? It is your decision, because you are the director of your own movie. We partners are providing a stage for all of you guys to play a really big part of it. but it is up to you whether you want to play big or small. If you looked at all the partners that we have across the US, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Leverage the stage. You are your own director. Remember that. You decide today whether you want to play big or small. We are all here for you to help you complete the biggest movie ever in your life. Now is the time.
All right. All right. Thank you, Calvin. It's always great to have, we have our We patio. We just finished our patio here in Dallas. So if you ever come down, if people are flying in, you got a patio to do events, please use this patio. This is your patio. It's funded by We Partners, which is collective. It's a partnership. You guys own a piece of the board together. So want to close out. Biggest win is just seeing everyone on the call every week. Right? You guys taking the time, investing time in yourself. These wins, these Monday huddles is not a talk. We're not talking about productivity. We're not talking about sales and things like that. We have other calls for that. If you're needing to plug in and learn all those things, please, there's plenty of things out there. Today, what I focused on was momentum. We have the momentum, right? Sharing these little wins keeps us moving forward, right? And, Calvin was talking about the stage. Yes, We Partners Network is the stage. You got to get on that stage, right? You run your own business, right? Daniela and Anna and the rest of the team, they're meeting this morning to focus on their business, right? You guys are here, Perla, everyone else, right? Lori, Lance, Min, I see Min from Denver as well. I saw her in Denver on Friday and Saturday, right? Plugging in. You're welcome to invite people to this call because the goal of Mondays is setting our tone right. And I appreciate everyone getting on this call, and let's go knock it out. Please invite for the multifamily event this week. Texas Dash is going to be big. Jim Wong, our founding president of eXp Commercial, is flying in. Him and Tom, just having people around Jim and Tom is going to be really important, right? You're going to be able to get high-level brokers to come to meet with them, to sit down with them. And then on Thursday, the 11th of April, we have our leadership meeting, right? You're welcome to invite other leaders to come in to meet with us as well. This will be a more of an intimate setting. We're going to be having a Brazilian steakhouse at 12 Cuts off of Tollway. This will be a great way to just also connect with everyone, and it's going to be good, right? They got the grilled pineapple. That's the best. So I'm looking forward for the pineapple. So. And I just want to end that call. And Angela, thank you for getting on. Everyone, thanks for getting on. Rick, I know you're busy with your content creation. Ella, Justine, behind the scenes, we appreciate everyone just taking the time. So I know Heidi, you have that listing right in Orlando. So you want to say anything, or you just want to wave?
Sorry, figuring out how to unmute. I'm actually learning so much through this first process because I haven't been in real estate before. The potential buyers had actually canceled on Friday, Good Friday. So I'm learning the whole cancellation process, but we got it going right back on the market, and I'm doing an open house this week. So 2 open houses this week to get it moving. So I think
that's just part of it.
Talking to my mentor, I think that the buyers just changed their mind, and just like with anything, it happens. So I'm learning everything from the start.
Well, it's good because we learn from everything, right?
Right.
From cancellations, what the issues were, how can we do better for the next contract, and just keep on going. So keep the momentum going. You're doing great. I'm glad that your mentor is Cece, and she's awesome. So I appreciate all the other shareholders in the company supporting our team as well. So, all right. Well, I'm going to close it out. You guys have a great Monday. If you can reach out to any of us, whoever sponsored you, or if you want to talk more, just let us know. We're text away. I texted everyone on this call. So you guys have my information, and let's go.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, yeah. Have a good one.